Boys, we are finally here doing some tier lists of JoJo's. We just recently finished part 5, so we're going to go back through and rank all the characters. It's just based off whatever we're feeling at the moment. Might be to do with character, might be to do with the stand, might be to do with just power in general. If they're a dickhead, they're just going to be in the lowest tier. Just because it's how it is. So our highest one, we have Requiem. Second highest, we got German Science. We got Natsu, Muda, and Garbage Truck, which are the lowest tiers. Let's just hop into it. First up, we got Notorious Big. This guy, Garbage Truck. Let's put him in Muda, actually. Because he, literally did nothing. His stand was, fucking correct because it was just using him. All that really served the purpose was just for Trish to, pull her stand out and, introduce that shit. So, I mean, he might go back in Garbage Truck later. The only thing that was good about him was just the stand that was using him. So he's kind of in between both those. Now, Chocolato himself, my boy, German Science. Don't know if I can quite put him in Requiem, but this dude was so fucked up. Oh, god damn. It was crazy. His stand ability was insane. Like mass murder. Yeah, so I'm putting him in German Science. Fuck this. This dude was annoying as hell, but his abilities, his character was great. And he got 7-page mudded, which makes it even better. Or is it just the turtle? That's not Turtle Polnareff? Okay, well, if it's just the turtle, then it served its purpose, so it got a nice anyway. This guy, which was the guy who went up against Naranja, his abilities were kind of cool. It was a bit of a dickhead, but there seems to be most of the characters in JoJo's, most of the, villains. They're always just, a bit of an arsehole. He fucked with my boy Naranja. He messed with him. Dude, almost killed him. Fuck this guy. So, I mean, he was alright. Is he better than the turtle? Or on par with the turtle? I think at least he served his purpose. He served his purpose, which is that tier. Is that Fugo? Wait, he doesn't have green here? What? Does he only have green here in the anime? What the fuck? Okay. Fugo. Nothing else needs to be said. Fuck Fugo. Next. This guy was actually genuinely cracked out. His abilities, he used that so goddamn well. His character, he crazy. And then on top of that, his abilities, bruh, so good. He used it probably the most effectively from up until that point that we had seen. So he was just kind of genuine fear. It was as soon as we met him, we had King Crimson, and then he came in and we were like, fuck, okay, this dude is broken. Obviously we got rid of him eventually, but damn, he used this shit really well. So that's got to make him go up there in the German Science tier. My boy, Vista. He's got to be top of German Science. I love Mista. He's one of my favorite characters. Now, it might change to Requiem as we go along. We'll mix it up probably. But I loved him. The fight he was in was amazing. His character is amazing. That's the character that I like. It's amazing. The mirror guy. Okay. His stand was pretty cool. Him as a character, we didn't really, get to see it apart from him being a bit of a cocky dick. It did flesh out us, first time seeing Giorno's ability, with regening parts and stuff like that. Served his purpose. Wouldn't say he's useless. He also did was that the first time we saw Fugo fight? That might have been. Back to Fugo, man. He ditched us, which is the first off a fuck you thing. And then his stand, bro, if he used that shit effectively or if he tried to control that, oh my god, Fugo would have been, mad broken, I could imagine. Seriously. Just for ditching us, he goes in that tier. Jotaro, just, that one line, so it's just average, didn't do anything. But he's Jotaro, so. Koichi, my boy. He was bloody adorable. Koichi, when he was here, it was cute, it was adorable, it was amazing. That's all you need. Bakyo, the thing is, I feel like a Bakyo should have had more, I don't know, more screen time necessarily, but a bit more depth into his backstory. He was obviously scarred and just that led to, an amount of messed up shit, and then him finally sort of getting his life back together, but all he did was really follow orders and didn't do much else beyond that point. So he's not lowest tier. He did die too early. He's not Muda. Requiem. Okay. He's gonna go nice. Oh yeah, the guy with that stand. He's got a Muda, man. It's kind of weird. I really didn't like him. Not even slightly. This guy was I mean, his stand was cool, but he's just so oddly creepy. The fuck? Naranja, it was a cool character. He had a lot of screen time, which is good. His backstory was good. Felt like we needed to see more of him. He died early, which He died at the most annoying part. Like, when they gave him like that little bit of backstory, they're like, this is what I want to do once we end, and then just they fucking kill him. It was great. The stand was cool, not the most powerful, but it was cool. So he's going to Requiem. He stays to go in Requiem if he's in Requiem. This guy, I mean, he was there, you know. I think he just goes in Muda. Nah, probably garbage truck. Probably garbage truck. Cause like this dude, I felt like he was gonna be a cool part. And like one of my sort of gripes with part 5, like one of the only things that I really think they should have done more of was incorporate more of, what's it called? The whole system or the hierarchy to Pashone. Cause I felt like it would have been cool to like go up the ranks, even just like a couple of episodes, just going up the ranks a bit more and seeing a bit more about the depth too. Pashone, rather than just being like, okay, get introduced to it for about like 2 episodes and then we're off and now we're doing a mission for the boss and that's the rest of the series. That's sort of my one gripe with part 5. This guy, what did this guy do? Oh, he's the fucking fishing rod dude. Yeah, garbage truck. Definitely garbage truck. Wasn't a good character. Was just annoying the whole time. Bit of a bitch. He had a slight character development, but his ability just, it was just dead to me. Like it wasn't that good. I wonder if it's a hard one. We got to see more of like a little bit of his backstory, what he did after part 3, and how he somehow found out stuff about, you know, the sand arrows and shit, which is, you think he wouldn't be the person who did. Porno didn't do too much in the part, apart from serving that one purpose of how to defeat Diavolo. So I think he goes in Muda, and that's really all we can have for him. I guess they both did serve the purpose. All right, Turtle goes down, Porno goes up, and we'll put the Mirror Man down as well. Okay, the first cat boss, the banana guy, he was kind of cool. I liked him, to be honest. I think he goes in nice. Mr. Iceman, or whatever, the Asian dude. That could have been dope for like mass murder and shit. I like the ability. I'm thinking just nice as well. I don't think it necessarily goes German science. We'll rearrange these characters because obviously, you know, Koichi and Jojo shouldn't be that high up. Risotto. This is also one of the things I hate with part 5. I need to see more of these characters. It annoys me that I don't get to see more of them. Because Risotto, his ability would be probably the one thing from part 5, now that I think back on it, that I would love to have. His character, his position, and his stand all fit seamlessly. There was nothing better about it. Like, the fact that you could, you know, go invisible, whatever you want to call that. Then his like assassination shit and the fact that he was in the assassination part of it or whatever of Pashone, perfect. So he's got to go on Requiem. Giorno, you know, got to experience Requiem. He goes Requiem. Now who the hell is this dude? That's the guy Meester fought? Oh, garbage truck then. That guy was useless. That guy didn't do shit. That's the guy from the last episode. Oh, dead, bro, dead. That guy was trash. Absolutely trash. That's also last 2 episodes of Golden Wind. What the fuck was that about? I get the purpose of it, but it should not, and I mean should not have ever gone at the end of Golden Wind, or should not have taken up that much time. An episode and a half just for some shitty fucking stand and some backstory, which I get involves, you know, fate and that whole everything ties in, but it should not have been at the end. Not even slightly. Maybe it should have happened earlier on for half an episode or something like that, and then the last like scene or some shit, then it would have came back in and then you would have seen the whole stone crumbling away and you have the characters who died. That would have made more sense. Not this shit that happened. Sicko. Ooh, Sicko's really good. He's crazy, weird as shit, which I mean is amazing, and his ability's dope. I think there's nothing more else to it. He's just cool. I like him. I think they're just going useless. Their abilities were like cool, I guess. Okay, yeah, something else really to them. Trish. I don't really like Trish. She was an annoying bitch for like the first half of it. And then like, we didn't really get to see her do too much. So her character was just annoying for most of the anime. And then she got a stand, which was cool. That's really about it. She didn't really do too much. I enjoy Trish. How? What does she do? Trish is cute and Spice Girl is Pog. That is the worst reasoning I've ever heard in my life. So she's useless, but not completely. Now this is, who the fuck is this guy? Torture dance victim. Oh, okay. His ability was pretty cool, but him in general, because he got fucked up by the torture dance, put him roughly there. All right, Bruno, amazing character. Amazing character. Nothing wrong about Bruno. Amazing. Diavolo, amazing. Doppio, best character in part 5. Fight me. So this is my overall tier list for part 5. The top row is the main one, the top couple. We got Doppio, Bruno, diavolo, naranja, risotto, mister, giorno. So I think that's sort of the way I viewed the characters in part 5, like the best ones. Risotto is like, I think it's just because like I really like his design. I like his abilities. I mean, he's not better than mister or giorno because we don't see him enough. So that probably puts him down further. That's the only reason. I feel like if I saw more stuff about risotto, he'd probably be higher. With that being said, boys, let me know what your thoughts are on this tier list down below. As always, I am right and you're wrong. So this is how this is going to go. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let me know if you want me to do a part 4 and a part 3 tier list because I still have to do those. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.